Good afternoon. My name is Greta Thornsberry, principal at Floyd Central High School. On behalf of our students, staff, community, and the Floyd County Board of Education, I'd like to welcome each of you to the 26th annual Christmas Through the Eyes of a Child program. This afternoon, we are going to be recognizing and celebrating works of our amazing students. If you have not found the Christmas spirit yet, I am very confident you will have that feeling before you leave here this afternoon. So without further ado, I would like to introduce the founder of Christmas Through the Eyes of a Child for the Floyd County School District, Dr. Patricia Watson.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's so good to see you, and Merry Christmas. I love to say that. First person we're going to meet is Santa Claus. Santa, would you like to stand up and give us a Merry Christmas greeting for us? We're so glad you can be here today.
Good to be back again, and I want to present the angel of Floyd County right here in the schools, and old Santa Claus's angel. It's good to see you all again, to be back with you. God bless, and Santa loves all of you. Little children, be good. Remember that love, that word love. God bless you all. Merry Christmas.
Santa is one of my favorite people. How about you? Do you like Santa? He's a great fella. I'd like to invite our superintendent of Floyd County Schools to come forward at this time. She has some special greetings to share for us. Miss Anna Shepard.
Thank you, Dr. Watson. Thank you, Ms. Thornsberry. It's a pleasure to be in this state-of-the-art facility today with today's celebration of the 26th Christmas Through the Eyes of a Child program, where we will recognize 209 students. Congratulations to all student winners. I look forward to hearing you read your writings on WMDJ FM 100.1. Friday, December 1st, students from Renaissance Learning Center and the Virtual Academy were on the radio. Tomorrow, South Floyd Elementary will be the featured school of the day. Each school has a day, and the schedule is posted on our district Facebook page as well as our district website. I am looking forward to hearing all 209 voices and your stories. I encourage you and your family to keep sharing stories with one another, for we learn so much by doing this. Thank you to all the school principals and staff at your schools, parents, and school coordinators for the collaborative work that you do to support and to showcase our students through the Christmas Through the Eyes of a Child. This program provides opportunities for our students to have their writings published in print and their voices heard via the radio and the World Wide Web. I am so pleased that for this 26th-year celebration, all 209 district winners will receive a copy of the featured book, The Gift of the Magi by O. Henry. This book is given with our schools and our principals sharing parent engagement funds and with a partnership including Read More Bookstore in Prestonsburg. Some of you have read this classic Christmas story written by O. Henry. The story was first published on December 10th, 1905. That's 118 years ago. You will hear more about the story later in today's program. It has a message that never grows old. Are you willing to sacrifice from the heart? If so, it will mean giving what you love the most without expecting anything in return. As I say, you will hear more on this story later in the program. We have some beautiful artwork in the hallway created by our students from across the district. I hope you will take time to look at those pieces. Thank you to Mr. Kevin Sloan and Ms. Kathy Morrison for getting these pieces on display. And to Mr. Ricky Wells and his students, a special thank you for the details needed for today's production of this event. I want to mention that we have a lot of people to thank for today's event. Names are on the back of today's program. We will read through them as we close. In one segment of the program today, we will acknowledge a special friend, Mr. John Carroll, who loved the program and was a longtime supporter and friend for 25 years. I extend my sympathy to the family for his passing. Our Christmas Through the Eyes of a Child program is an original program that began in 1998. This summer, we hosted a statewide Groundswell Summit here at Floyd Central High School in June. 270 people came from across the state of Kentucky to learn about our schools and our communities. Our school district had an impressive showcase of our students, of our programs, and of the work we do. 2 Kentucky school districts left the summit wanting to start their own Christmas Through the Eyes of a Child program. Leslie County is one district and Beattyville Independent is the other. Both districts say they will do the basics and not the full program as we have it here in Floyd County. Our Christmas Through the Eyes of a Child program has won statewide distinguished awards from the Kentucky School Board's Communications Program. Thank you to Dr. Patricia Watson, who had the idea in 1998 to share our students' stories throughout our community. She said it was a way to give back to our community. And when she reached out to ask Dale McKinney to put them on the radio, he did. So a very special thanks to you, Dale McKinney, and his daughter, Mona, who had a great part in establishing this program, and to the staff, Sandy Howell, Jamie Johnson, and Bill Marshall at WMDJ for continuing to share our children on the radio all these years. We appreciate Santa Claus, who has visited us on this day since 2008. His visit is sponsored by Dr. Chip Salyers at Commonwealth Chiropractic Center each year. You and your family can take your own pictures with Santa after the program. He will be on the stage. This year, we have a gigantic thank you to the Highlands ARH Regional Medical Center, Our Lady of the Way ARH, McDowell ARH, the Highlands Foundation, and statewide press for providing the funding to print the keepsake book with all the students' writings and photos. Each child will receive a copy. Thank you to each sponsor. As I close, I want to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holiday season. Join me in welcoming back to the mic our Program Mistress of Ceremony, Dr. Patricia Watson.
Thank you, Ms. Shepherd. We appreciate those shared remarks, and it is good to celebrate the program. And in 26 years, don't you think we really should have a special program? It shouldn't just be the same old, same old. So ours is not. It's new and improved, I think, every year. And I'm thankful for the many people who are partners and who do enjoy hearing our children's voices every December on the radio. I know I look forward to it every day. Dale starts us off in the mornings early because you're getting ready for school. Jamie picks it up on later in the day, and Bill Marshall picks it up. We all just have a good time waiting to tune in to see when they're going to be there. So much appreciated. Mr. Wells, may I have you to, I'm going to flip this over just a little bit. I'd like to meet some students before we do the next segment of appreciation. Would that be okay? I count on Mr. Wells to do just about anything, and he never lets me down. So thank you for that. We're going to have on the big screen. Today we're using technology more than we ever have, but that's the way of the world. We're using technology more than we ever have. So if you look up on the big screen, we tried to think of our time, and we'd love to do 25 students. But 25 students might take us 15 minutes, And what the good part of this is, you're going to hear these kids, all of them on the radio. You'll get to hear their voices. And you're going to have a special book that you'll take home with you. You can read all their voices, what they've said too. So today is just what we call a sampler. And if you were in a candy store, you know what that means, don't you? You get a little of this and a little of that, and it all turns out real good. So, Mr. Wells, thank you so much for flipping that around and letting us meet the readers first off. So listen carefully and enjoy. That's not the one we need yet, and he will find the one we need.
Ellie Grace Johnson, first grade, May Valley Elementary. If you are feeling lonely on Christmas, Jesus will always be here with you because he loves you. Jesus gives you hope for a better tomorrow. If you are feeling sad on Christmas, just say a prayer. Jesus is the greatest gift of all, and he cares about you. Merry Christmas, everyone, and God bless you.
Gunnar Evans, 4th grade, South Floyd Elementary. My favorite Christmas gift was a special teddy bear my Nana gave me. I was so surprised when I opened it up. It looked like a regular teddy bear, but Nana had a big smile on her face, so I knew it must be something special. Nana had a note inside of the present and told me to read it. It said, "This is my favorite shirt I used to wear." Then I realized the teddy bear was wearing my papa's shirt. It had a hose and stains on it, just like when my papa wore it. He recently passed away, and this present will always remind me of him. It is the most special gift I have ever received. I will keep it as long as I live.
Brooke Moore, 5th grade, South Floyd Elementary. One tradition my family does every year is use our magical mailbox. My dad has a blue mailbox, and he promises that if you put your Christmas letters in it, that they'll go straight to the North Pole for Santa to read. So every Christmas, me and my brothers write our letters to Santa, then we put the letters in, and they disappear.
Abby DeLauder, sophomore, Betsy Lane High School. Every year there are millions of people in the world that spend the holidays alone. A message I have for people that are spending the holidays alone is to make peace and comfort within yourself. Be your own company, do things you like, such as baking, decorating, and so forth. If you have no one to give gifts to, then you could donate to the animal shelter or the nursing home. Call a loved one or an old friend. And if no one has told you, there's always someone out there that loves you and is thinking of you.
Thank you to these 4 readers. That's just a sample. Remember, many more coming up. Tomorrow, the first school of the week is South Floyd Elementary. So I think you're going to enjoy every day. Looking forward to these. Our next segment of the program is going to be a time that we've set aside to give appreciation to our partners. And I've asked the chairman of our Board of Education, Ms. Linda Gearhart, to do this. And I want you to know that Linda has a great heart for kids. She's been a teacher. She's been a principal. She has moved into the area of serving as board member, I think, for maybe 20 years. She may correct me, but at least that long. And she has a heart for kids. She is a granny, a mother and a granny also, and a very busy lady. And I do appreciate her coming today to share with us. So Miss Linda Gearhart, will you come, please?
Good afternoon, and I'm glad to see everyone. I'd like to say hello to Santa Claus again because I collect Santa Clauses, love Santa Clauses, have Santa Clauses on my thumbnails this month. And so, hello, Santa. I want to thank Dr. Chip Salyer from the Commonwealth Chiropractic Center for sponsoring Santa's trip. And after the program, if you want to come and tell Santa what you want for Christmas or have a picture with Santa, you may do so. Students, congratulations for being winners in the 2023 Christmas Through the Eyes of a Child program. Did you know that your writing was one among 371 writings that was entered from the district to our judges? Each of your writings was read and scored by at least 2 judges and many times 3 judges. The judging event was at the Big Sandy College campus in October. Judges did not see your name or your school name, just a number. So they had no idea who you were. They were interested in the message you had. I want to say thank you to all of the judges. If you have been watching the screens before the program, you saw groups of them working and names posted. Dr. Mary Ruth Wallen is here today. Are other members of the judges in the audience? If so, would you please stand, as well as Dr. Wallen back in the back so everyone can see her. Thank you to the judges and the time you gave to choose winners. Your work is a true partnership. And thank you for coming today, Dr. Wallen. Christmas Through the Eyes of a Child is an important program for our school district. First, it is a family literacy program, and children and parents and grandparents can share stories orally and through writing them down. Second, the program allows the children a way to publish their writings in print through the keepsake book that we publish with all writings and information about the program and the people involved. Today, on behalf of the Floyd County School District, I want to thank the following sponsors who have provided funds for our students to have their writing published in this book and to provide a copy for each child. The 3 ARH hospitals, Highlands, Our Lady of the Way, and McDowell contributed. Also, the Highlands Foundation and Statewide Press all share the cost for this special collection of students' writings. Thank you for choosing to partner with us. And today, all 209 student winners will receive a copy of the featured book, which is a classic that Ms. Shepherd has already told you, the story of the gift of the Magi by Old Henry. This book is made possible by shared efforts of our principals and schools, our finance department, and Read More bookstore. The story will be read across the district as part of the 12 Days of Christmas reading, which encourages parent involvement and two-way family engagement. Our special partner now for 26 years, now think about it, 26 years, is WMDJ Radio. You have partnered and supported and helped to grow this program to allow our students to have the experience of reading for a radio audience. Our community shares the excitement of hearing these children's voices. I know when these young people hear themselves on the radio, they are grinning from ear to ear. Also, I expect that being on the radio is a memory they will have forever. Mr. Dale McKinney, thank you. We cannot say enough. Thank you. And Jamie Johnson, who travels around with a recorder from school to school, thank you. This special effort allows all student winners to have the chance to be on the radio. You edit and you smooth out the bumps before we ever hear them. To Sandy Howe and Bill Marshall, you are both part of the team to make this an impressive program that is enjoyed by our communities. Thank you for all the detailed work you do and for staying with us. Also, Mona McKinney was a significant member of the WMDJ radio team in the early years when she served as the liaison with the school district. Mona helped create and develop the program. At this time, if we have members from WMDJ radio, would you please stand for recognition? Again, we just couldn't do it without them. So they're a very special part of our partnership. Now, before I close, I do want you to join with me in remembering WMDJ team, our friend Ranger Rick Caudle, and how much fun he had with the Christmas through the eyes of a child. He always said, "I do this for the kids." That's why I believe all the sponsors work with us to support Christmas through the eyes of a child. That's why I am standing here for the kids. Will you join with me in giving a round of applause again to all those sponsors?
I'm also glad that Tanya Cottle could be here today. She was Rick's wife. Miss Tanya, would you wave your hand for us? I'm not sure where you got to, but she's in the audience with us, and we're so glad she could be here. The next part of the program is to talk about a special friend named John P. Carroll from the KCTCS. He was with us as a judge from the very beginning, and we have a picture of him on the big screen that I'm going to ask for Mr. Wells to bring back down as we talk for just a few minutes. 1998 was the year that we first initiated Christmas Through the Eyes of a Child, and it was a big launch. It was even bigger than what we have today because we had more schools. We had a lot more schools. So we're thankful that we had more entries as we were involved in the judges, but 371 entries were judged this year. Let me share with you that John first came when we weren't smart enough to get a whole bunch of people. We tried it with 10 judges. So we had a lot of reading to do when we got those first entries, and we met together at the school board, the old school board that's no longer standing. The health department is in its place. But we worked all evening for a few cookies, chips, sandwiches, and some soft drinks. And let me tell you what, we had the best time. Nobody minded that we were there until maybe 9 or 9:30 in the evening before we finished our job. And we've learned many things over the years, and it was that we needed more judges right off the bat. So the next time that we worked, we had 20 to 25 judges, and John became our liaison from the community college, not right away, but within a few years. He was our liaison. And when I sent an email asking or announcing that we were recruiting judges for Christmas Through the Eyes of a Child, it became such an interest and enthusiastic time that before the day was over, he would have me a list of names. That's how loved the program was, and that's how effective that he was in sharing the call for judges. And we worked together then all this time. John's wife and his son are here today, and I'm going to call them up in just a minute. But she says he treasured not only the event, meaning this day, but the opportunity that it provided for children to express themselves in writing. John started participating, as I said, in the very early stages. And he worked with us in 21 and 22 electronically. We did the judging electronically, and this year we went back to in person by the judge's request. At John's suggestion, in the year of 2006, we began an award that we titled the Silver Salute. We were sitting together in a break time eating, and he, in a discussion, said, you know, some of these are really good, and I go away thinking about them after I leave here. It's not just a judging and then that's it, but I go away thinking about them. And he said, what if you started a school section award? Don't you think that schools should be recognized who really invest in the work? So we worked with that idea, and yes, we agreed that when we had a school that had truly gone into thinking and giving us some variety, and we're going to hear the description of the Silver Salute in a few minutes, but we started then the award with the Silver Salute. And the first school to receive this was, some of you will think of it as Garth, but it was the Floyd County Technology Center. They were the first winners of this award. And we've had some other winners. We also have had years that we haven't had winners. So it's not an automatic award. It's one that's truly given when we think that the criteria has been met. So each year, I asked John to come to the celebration day that we're having today and to present the Silver Salute on behalf of the judges. No one knew the name of the school that was to receive the award until this day on this celebration, and we followed that same practice today. Only 2 people in the room, I think, know the name of the winner. I'm one. So you're all going to discover that momentarily. Each time that I asked John to come, he would say, very humbly, and he called himself a simple man, but he said, do you want me to get someone else? There are people who will come, Patricia, that are higher up than me at the college. And my answer was very simply, you're the person I want to present this award. And that's the way we left it. So he came each year and very humbly presented the Silver Salute. And he enjoyed it so much. Those were the last words that we said to each other, was how much that we'd enjoyed sharing this work. In a little while, you're each going to receive, all the student winners will receive this beautiful book, and it's your collection of writings, and in it, there's a whole page about John Carroll. So I'll ask you, as you have the opportunity to read it and learn about this special person. I would like for Charlene and Samuel, John's family, to come and receive a token of our appreciation at this time, and I'll ask our superintendent to help to give this award. And it's just a token of our affection for him. We've got steps over here, Miss Charlene. This is Charlene and Samuel, John's family. Yes. Okay. Okay. And I'm so glad that they could be with us today. The next part of the program is learning who will receive this special award called a Silver Salute. I do appreciate Dr. Mary Ruth Wallen coming from the judges sector, but coming from the Big Sandy campus of our college at Prestonsburg. So, Dr. Wallen, if you will come at this time, she's a professor of English. She's a chair, Communications, Arts, Humanities Division, and we're just so glad that you're here.
I want to thank Patricia for the invitation to be here, and I would agree with Santa Claus. She really is an angel. She truly is. So I'm honored today to speak about the Silver Salute Award. The Silver Salute Award was initiated by my former colleague and friend from Big Sandy Community and Technical College, John Carroll. He served as judge for this program from 1998 to 2022, so for 25 years. The Silver Salute is an award for the school with the best section of writings. As students read the entries, as judges read the writing entries and they finish their work with a school, they make a decision as whether to nominate that school for a Silver Salute Award. Judges are given the criteria for the award. That criteria includes the following: variety in topics, maintaining a focused writing with one idea and developing that idea, and writing for a radio audience. Our friend, John Carroll, said the Silver Salute section should contain writings that you will think about later on in the day after the judging event has passed. 2 schools were nominated this year. Those 2 schools' writings were reviewed very carefully. So as I call your school, I would like the coordinator and her principal to come forward. So the finalists for 2023 are Betsy Lane Elementary, and the school coordinator is Miss Sandy Akers, and the principal is Mr. Jonathan Parsons. Thank you. The next nominee and finalist is South Floyd Elementary, and the school coordinator is Miss Misty Fitzpatrick, and the principal is Mr. Rady Martin. So if you would come forward. So I would like to say congratulations to these 2 schools. And as Patricia noted earlier, a Silver Salute Award is not given every year. It is a prestigious award, and it shows investment of quality. Excuse me. I'm sorry, you're doing fine. Okay. So at this time, I'm going to ask my colleague, Miss Charlene Carroll, and her son, John's son, Samuel, if they would like to present the Silver Salute in memory of John Carroll.
Thank you, my dear. You stand with us, please. Okay. Now remember, this is a secret. It's well wrapped.
Yeah. Okay. So the winner this year of the Silver Salute is South Floyd Elementary.
Isn't that fun? Congratulations to both schools. That's great. And be sure and read. When you get your books, be sure and read all these and see what the students have said that left impressions upon the judges. The next segment of our program is going to include a song, "O Beautiful Star of Bethlehem," by a Floyd Central student, Miss Allison Yates. She is a senior. So Allison, if you'll come, we look forward to your song.
O beautiful star of Bethlehem, shining afar through shadows dim, giving a light for those who long have gone, and guiding the wise men on their way unto the place where Jesus lay. O beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on. O beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine upon us until the glory dawns, and give us a light to light the way unto the land of perfect day. Beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on. Star, the hope of rest, beautiful star, the hope of rest, for the redeemed, the good and blessed, yonder in glory when the crown is won. Jesus is now the star divine, brighter and brighter he will shine. Beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on. Oh, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine upon us until the glory dawns, and give us a light to light the way unto the land of perfect day. Beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on. Shine on.
There you go. She turned it off, and I was trying to turn it on, so I apologize. Okay. didn't see the button. At this time, thank you, first of all, to Miss Allison. That was a beautiful song, and I think it's a favorite in our communities across this area. It's just got such a good message. Beautiful Star of Bethlehem, shine on. Next, we have a fun time, and we've got some ho, ho, ho competitors. Mr. Jamie Johnson from WMDJ is going to lead us through this. And Jamie is just, and Bill Marshall, they're going to both do this. So thank you both for coming. If you have been a student who's told your teacher that you're going to do this, I need you to come on down on the stage. And I just want to make a couple of remarks about Ranger Rick Cottle. It was he who worked with us in the year 2011 to start this event, and it was a lot of fun because what do you do when you're in a ho-ho-ho competition? Well, you're going to find out in just a few minutes. Rick loved this program. He loved Santa Claus and made it truly special for all of us. He loved the kids. So, gentlemen, if you will come at this time, Mr. Jamie Johnson and Mr. Bill Marshall, we thank you so much for taking this part of the program. We're going to have some kids coming up here. I don't see any kids yet. Who's coming? Come on, over here is some steps. You can come up the steps on this side. Come right on. Come on, we can have 12 kids. Come on down. Let's see who's going to win this. Come right over here. Come right over here.
All right, that's a lot better. How we all doing tonight? We good? Everybody good? Having a good time? It's good to see all these kids here today. Good to see all you parents here today. Good to have these kids here today. Let's see. We got 3. How many more we got? Let's see. Let's fall right on in right here. All right. Now, since we have Santa up here, there's no extra pressure, but, Santa's right there, and he's kind of really good at ho-ho-hoing. Come on down. Come on down. Come on down. All right. Very good. Very good. We're going to do any other kids want to try this? Because, look, you get a free prize. So we have was it 12? We have 12. So 3, 6, 7. My Belvin grade school math says 7, so we need a few more. All right. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, come on down. There we go. These 3 will be good right here. 1, 2, 3. All right. All right, scoot on down. Come on up. We'll get you 2. Come on. We'll figure it all out. Come on up. All right, so we're going to start and get everybody's name, okay? And what's your name?
Addie.
Addie, how are you today?
Good.
And where are you from?
Stumbo Elementary.
Stumbo Elementary. Now, do you know how this works? Oh, okay. So how we do this is you have to give your best ho, ho, ho. Hey, Bill, come over here. So, I'm going to make Bill do it because yeah. So, give me a good ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. A little bit louder for the ones in the back. Ho, ho, ho. There we go. Ho, 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 yeah. So, surely you can do better than Bill. So, give me a really good ho, ho, ho. Santa's going to be kind of judging this thing, and whoever gets the best one gets to be the ho, ho, ho champion, okay? So, give me your best ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
Hey, how about that? Good. All right. Now, what's your name?
Haley Ross.
Where are you from?
I'm from May Valley Elementary School.
May Valley. Give me a ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah. See? All right. Step right up here. I don't want to be in front of everybody. What's your name?
Jalen.
Jalen, what's your last name?
Dalton.
Where are you from?
Duff Elementary.
Duff Elementary. All right. Make those Bulldogs proud. Give me a ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
All right. It's getting tougher every time. Now, step right up here. What's your name?
Karina.
Karina, where are you from?
Duff Allen Central.
Duff Allen Central, give me a ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho. All right. All right. Come up here, Boots. Right up here. Nice cowboy boots. You like cowboys? You watch, what's that show? Yellowstone?
Not much.
I hope not, because you shouldn't be watching that. What's your name, honey?
Reagan.
Reagan. All right. Is your mom and dad here today?
Yeah.
All right. Where are they at? In the back. That's where I like to be at. All right. Where are you from?
Prestonsburg Elementary.
Prestonsburg Elementary. All right, Reagan, give me a ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
One more time.
Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah. All right. How you doing today? You happy to be up here? Let's get a little bit closer so everybody can see you. All right. What's your name?
Colton.
Colton, where are you from?
Betsy Lane Elementary.
Betsy Lane Bobcat. Colton, give me your best ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, see how he stretched it out? He stretched it out. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right. Up here. What's your name?
Samuel.
Samuel. Where are you from?
South Floyd Elementary.
South Floyd Elementary. All right. The Champion Silver Salute School. How about that? Champs today. All right. Give me your best ho, 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 Samuel.
Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah. You may have a future in radio. All right. On up. What's your name?
Knox.
Say it again.
Knox.
Knox. Where are you from, Knox?
Betsy Lane Elementary.
Betsy Lane Elementary. Knox. Give me a ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
All right. Good job. What's your name?
Aiden Sloan.
Where are you from?
Betsy Lane Elementary.
Betsy Lane Elementary. All right. I was wondering how you would have a deep voice because you're kind of taller than everybody else. I was wondering if your voice was going to be really low, you know. Give me your best ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
He wants to win the contest. You hear that? Yeah, yeah. That was good. That's good. I mean, you think Santa was happy with that? Hopefully. We're going to find out. All right. What's your name, honey?
Candy Thacker.
Candy, where are you from?
Ellen Elementary.
Really? Mom and Dad here today? You happy to be here?
Yes.
You looking forward to getting a book? Yes. All right. You ready to do your ho, ho, ho? Give it to me. Give me your best ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho. Short and sweet and to the point. You're going last. All right. What's your name?
Haley Baca.
Haley, where are you from?
Wesley Christian Middle School.
Wesley Christian Middle School. Haley, give me your best ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho. All right.
Here today, but we are very fortunate to have one of our Christmas Through the Eyes of a Child winners here with us this afternoon. But first, I'm going to announce the names of our winners for those who are not here. Peyton Cottle, Aiden Triplett, Jerry Lynn Hatfield, Chelsea Blevins, Austin Clark, Lycan Cottle, Emily Hall, Caden Oosley, Delilah Rodriguez, Chloe Howard, Bria Sammons, Autumn Oosley, Lindsay Hall, Jeffrey Cottle, Lucas Stumbo, Jesse Spears, Gatlin Bentley, Hunter Hall, Logan Chaffins. And our one amazing student who is here this afternoon, and Lincoln, I understand, because your mother is on stage with me. So you probably would not be here if you didn't have a choice either. But we are very thankful, and I'm very honored to recognize not only one of our winners for Christmas Through the Eyes of a Child, but he is our overall high school winner, Mr. Lincoln Sloan.
Thank you, Ms. Duncan. You have been introduced to 108 of the winners this afternoon so far. And now we are going to have the privilege of Miss Madison Lawson, senior from Floyd Central. She will come and bring us a beautiful Christmas classic, Silent Night. Madison. Just beautiful. Thank you so much, Madison. She sings about what the season is all about. Silent night, holy night. I do want to read off the names of our coordinators. We have our principals recognizing them, but I do want you to know as a district person that we appreciate each coordinator and the work they do. And following of the deadlines is so important. We start the work early in September, and you wonder why we have to start in September, but it's because it's a big task. But it's a task that we enjoy doing, and we do strive to do it with excellence. So you've already met Miss Stephanie Marcellette from Adams, and you know that she has plans beyond this year. We want you to know you're always welcome to come anytime you want to come and be part of this. Ramona Caldwell and Sierra Chaffins share the work at Allen Elementary. Sandy Akers, you saw her on the stage as a nominee for the Silver Salute Award from Betsy Lane Elementary. She's been doing this a long time, and she does love the work very much. And I appreciate the enthusiasm. Amy Ratliff, and I could say this about each one. Amy Ratliff brings enthusiasm to Betsy Lane High School, and she was a Silver Salute Award winner last year with her students. Nikki Gearhart from Duff Allen Central Elementary has done double duty because she's principal and has quite a load there, but she also ended up stepping into the role of being the coordinator for her building. And I also appreciate Ms. Brianne Blevins, her assistant principal, and the work that they share toward this program. Ms. Sonia Sloan steps in multiple ways, and she's really good with the technology and the layout, so we've let her do triple duty with that this year and appreciate her desire to do it. Jessica Flannery and Belinda Lester, we appreciate the work that they do at May Valley, and everything that they do, they do it for kids, and they strive to bring forth an outstanding product, and they do. Michael Hobson is the Renaissance Learning Center, and I'll say that he and I worked one evening doing some editing, and we had a good time, and I appreciate him committing that evening. We worked about an hour and a half looking at some edits that need to be done. Shanna Green is new this year from Prestonsburg Elementary, and it's been a learning experience, but she has a lot of enthusiasm for the program. Katera Adkins also is new to the work at Prestonsburg High School, and she has just been a real advocate for her students and to learn the process and the stages of work. Misty Fitzpatrick, you saw her win the Silver Salute School Award, so hats off to you, Misty. You gave us great variety in the readings, in the prompts that you did. So I know everyone's going to enjoy reading all of these. Zoe Dye is unable to be here today. She's the coordinator at Stumbo Elementary, and we work together to get all the students represented from Stumbo. I'm glad that we could do that, and we're going to hear more later. And Solomon Kilburn and Jacob Rutter shared the work at the Virtual Academy and strived also to get all their students represented and represented well through the work that we've done. So I do thank you, school coordinators, very much for staying with us and staying on task. And I also at this time just want to take the opportunity to say how much I appreciate the principals and the support that you've given to this program, and for the books that you've placed in the hands of all these winners. Those are the best gifts I think you can give us, books. At this stage of the program, we'll go back to recognizing students. At this time, I have the distinction of introducing to you our Chief School Support Officer, Miss Kathy Shepard. So if you'll come, Miss Shepard, we'll follow the same pattern as we did before of lining up and then coming as you saw the others. Miss Shepard, we thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Watson. Our next school is Duff Allen Central Elementary with Miss Nikki Gearhart, principal.
Good afternoon. I'll start with our primary winners. Our overall K-3 winner was Cassius Hall. Adeline Chaffins. J.C. Hagans. You're welcome. Aiden Howell. Nyla Hodson. Jalen Dalton. And Jalen was our overall 4th through 5th grade winner. Aubrey Scott. Aurora Smith. Easton Crowder. Brooklyn Osborne. Peyton Farmer. Okay. Go to the next page. Lily Carroll. Karina Little. Asher Newsom. Okay, for our middle school winners, Aiden Ramey, Rayanna Prater, Leticia Carranza. Riley Page, Kansas Hall, Willow Kahn, Alyssa Halbert. Our overall middle school winner was Aubrey Shepard, Colin McPeak, Aaliyah Thomas, Abigail Kilburn. And our last student is Bailey Prater.
If we can have the May Valley students come on up. Yes. Next, we have May Valley Elementary, Principal, Mr. Kevin O'Quinn.
First off, I would just like to say Merry Christmas on the behalf of the students and staff of May Valley Elementary. It's an honor today to stand here in front of these young authors and present them with a small token. I'd like to thank Ms. Flannery and Ms. Belinda Lester for organizing and being in charge of this and heading it off and making sure we meet our deadlines and keeping everything going. Our first winner, Miss Blankenship Kindergarten. Sailor Johnson Kindergarten. Brinley Kreis kindergarten student. Carolina Francis, first grade. Cash Nelson, first grade. Jerica Flannery, first grade. Ellie Johnson, first grade. And Miss Ellie is our overall K3 winner. Elizabeth Deaton, second grade. Carson Hammonds, second grade. Jonah Crisp, second grade. Sullivan Blevins, second grade. Scarlett Hughes, third grade. Ellie Sloan, third grade. Emerson Crisp, third grade. Jocelyn Flannery, third grade. Caden Wallen, fourth grade, and Caden was also our overall fourth and fifth grade winner. Maddox Moore, fourth grade. Alice Finley Blevins, fifth grade. Paisley Hammonds, fifth grade. Jenna Forsyth, fifth grade. Kylie Watson, sixth grade. Annabelle Jackson, sixth grade. Stephen Cole, sixth grade. Jacqueline Gayhart, sixth grade. Brooklyn Fountain, sixth grade. Kinley Allen, sixth grade. Adeline Hall, seventh grade. Palin Blevins, seventh grade. Baylor Williams, eighth grade. And Kaylee Ross, our overall winner and eighth grade student. Congratulations. And Riley Dye, eighth grade. Sorry, Riley.
I did not. We need for Prestonsburg Elementary to please come up. That's Sheeta after them. Yeah. I'll remember next time. I got a little distracted. Next, we have Prestonsburg Elementary Principal, Miss Melissa Turner.
Thank you. Good afternoon and Merry Christmas, everyone. It's an honor to be here. I'm one proud principal, and not just of the writing that our students have shown us, but also their heart and the caring that they pour into their writing. It's exciting to see their love for Christmas come through in their writing, and I'm honored to be here today to celebrate that. I want to say thank you to Miss Shayna Green, who is our coordinator. Unfortunately, she couldn't be here today. She had some family engagements, but I know she is proud of our students as well. So, where am I? All of these. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. All right. So now let's celebrate our students. Reagan Roberts. Nevaeh Garrett. Lillian Dartery. Harper Adkins. Maya Hibbets. Aubriella Alcantar Hernandez. Anna Amador. Carson White, who is our K-3 overall winner. Great job, Carson. Brandon Wright, who is our 4th and 5th grade overall winner. Kinsley Farmer and Carly Barnett. And we have one more, Miss Emma Isaac.
If we can have Prestonsburg High School students to please come up. Next, we have Prestonsburg High School Principal, Mr. Ricky Thacker.
Good afternoon. First, Merry Christmas, and I would like to thank and recognize Miss Katara Agins, who is in her first year at Prestonsburg High School and took over this program and is doing a wonderful job. We have several that are missing due to other school functions, such as our overall winner, who is in Washington, D.C., representing our school. But I want to read off the names of our recipients. Like I said, overall school winner, Miss Carly Fannin, Haley Hamilton, Sarah Hamilton, Lainey Prater, John Lewis, Alexis Osborne, Molly Compton, Matthew Welch, Janda Blackburn, Piper Johnson, Emily Burchett, Alex Harris, and Michaela Kidd. Thank you.
If we can have students from John M. Stumbo Elementary to please come up.
just call for Janie and see if she's coming.
Our next school is John M. Stumbo, Principal Donna Robinson. If Miss Janie Watts, Assistant Principal, is here today, would you come on up, please?
Is Mr. Colby Huff here? Okay, how about I read them off? The winners from John M. Stumbo Elementary include the following students. Overall winner, first grade, Micah Frazier. This represents the K through 3 category. Jonah Keithley, first grade. Lydia Johnson, first grade. Boone Goebel, second grade. Corbin Stevens, second grade. Briley Hall, third grade. Kylie Howell, fifth grade. Sarah Caudle, fifth grade. Ella Keithley, second grade. Adeline Little, second grade. Alana Wallen, fifth grade. Creed Goebel, fifth grade, and Creed Goebel is the overall winner for the fourth and fifth grades. Congratulations to this group of K through 5 students from John M. Stumbo Elementary. The next group of students from John M. Stumbo Elementary, grades 6 through 8, include Kyra Hamilton, 6th grade. Miss Savannah Frazier, sorry. Okay. Aiden Hamilton, 6th grade. Jonah Watts, 7th grade. Braxton Isaacs, 8th grade. Easton Akers, 6th grade. Allie Evans, 7th grade. Overall winner for the 6th through the 8th grades is Allie Evans. Carissa Tackett, 7th grade. Madison Newsome, 7th grade. Caden Johnson, 7th grade. Chelsea Young, 7th grade. Madison Hamilton, 6th grade. Michaela Howell, 6th grade. Congratulations to all the students from John M. Stumbo Elementary. Look forward to hearing you on the radio and reading all your pieces. I have actually read all your pieces. You want to call the next Renaissance?
We have students from Renaissance Learning. Please come up. Next, we have Renaissance Learning Center, Ms. Stacy Shannon, Principal.
Thank you. I also do want to recognize our writing teacher at our school, Mr. Michael Hobson, over there walking up the ramp. Unfortunately, I do not have any students here from RLC today. I will read their names, and then we'll move on to the virtual academy. Victoria Hall, who is our overall school winner. Hunter Akers, Chandler Akers, Victoria Tackett, Jayla Sloan, Billy Akers, Trevor Hall, and Emily Bailey.
We have any students here from the Virtual Academy? Would you please come up at this time?
We do, I think. I saw him.
Youth Principal, Virtual Academy.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
I thought it was Christina. And we have Miss Stacy Shannon. She's also the principal at the Virtual Academy.
Virtual Academy Middle School. The coordinators for those are Mr. Solomon Kilburn and Mr. Jacob Rudder. I want to thank both of those gentlemen for putting forth their time and effort to working on this program and making sure our deadlines were met. Overall winner for the Virtual Academy Middle School was Miss Alyssa Sue Grace Patton. Winners Alexander Brown, 7th grade, Braxton Goebel, 7th grade, Darian Goebel, 7th grade, Logan Hatfield, 8th grade, Andrea Shepard, 6th grade, Gabriel Sloan, 6th grade, and Miss Aubrey Spears, 6th grade. The Virtual Academy is 6 through 12, and Mr. Jacob Rudder was the coordinator for the high school. Our overall school winner for the high school is Mr. Sean Mullins. He is here today. Our other winners were Mr. Harley Williams, 11th grade, Miss Madison Henson, 12th grade, Summer Howe, 12th grade, Gabriella Stanley, 12th grade, Miss Tatiana Bond, 11th grade, Hannah Lee, 11th grade, Mr. Joseph Stump, 9th grade, Paul Burks, 11th grade, Carrie Hall, 12th grade, Mackenzie Justice, 11th grade, Stephanie Minix, 12th grade, Caden Hall, 12th grade, Timothy Brown, 10th grade, and Miss Caden Moore, 11th grade. Congratulations to our school winners.
Congratulations to all the students. We've now recognized the names of 209 students. I think that's wonderful. I'm so happy to have that many students. And over the next few days, I hope you enjoy them over the radio. Again, thank you to our friends at WMDJ, Mr. Jam and Jamie. You're just great. We traveled around together, and I want to brag on him. He just encouraged and coached kids as they needed to be. And he had a lot of patience in that work, so I thank you so much. And occasionally somebody would just cry because they didn't want to read on the microphone. That was tough. So sometimes he could get them over that fright. And it's just good. We're just glad to have you all as partners and want to brag on your work. Thank you so much. Miss Anna Shepard's going to come, our superintendent, and close us up, but we're going to bring in the door prizes because that's the next part of the event, and we're so happy to be able to share. I think Miss Carolyn Curry talked about sharing gifts as part of Christmas, sharing from the heart. So I hope you'll enjoy taking home one of the door prizes. I hope you can win a door prize and that you'll enjoy it then from there. So at this time, we'll have Miss Anna Shepard come and give us the closing remarks, and then following that, we'll do the door prizes with Mr. Ted George, who's our Chief Elementary and Middle School Instructional Officer, and I tell him he has the best part of the whole day, giving away presents, next to Santa Claus, that is.
Thank you, Dr. Watson. So as we close, what a beautiful program it has been. Congratulations again, students and families, and a special thanks to Dr. Patricia Watson and Mr. Dale McKinney for collaborating to make this special program possible for each of us for 26 years. Every time a hand reaches out to help another, that is Christmas. Every time someone puts conflict aside and strives for understanding, that is Christmas. Every time people forget their differences and realize their love for each other, that is Christmas. May this Christmas bring our world closer to a spirit of caring, closer to the blessing of peace. I invite you to flip your program over to the back as I share other thanks for the work and gifts to make today possible. Thank you to our community champions, Highlands ARH, McDowell ARH, Our Lady of the Way ARH, Highlands Foundation, Commonwealth Chiropractic Center, Statewide Press, Read More Bookstore, our partner WMDJ FM 100.1, all the Big Sandy and Community Technical College staff and community judges, and Dr. Mary Ruth Wallen from KCTCS. And thank you, Santa Claus. Having you visit us for 26 years now is such a blessing. In addition, I want to thank our Floyd County Board of Education, Mr. Bobby Akers, Miss Greta Thornsberry, Mr. Ricky Wells, and the students in the back that's running everything for us today, Miss Stacy Shannon, Miss Nadine Hicks, Miss Carolyn Martin Curry, Dr. Patricia Watson for the door prizes that you're going to be hearing about next, Mr. Kevin Sloan and Miss Kathy Morrison for all the artwork displayed out front, Miss Maggie Allen, Mr. Jason King, Mr. Mike Bell, Miss Amy Newsom, Mr. Jamie Johnson, and Mr. Tommy Gearhart, who's assisting us with traffic today. As you see, it takes a lot of people to make programs successful, and we thank everyone for that. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to each of you, and thank you for gifting us with your wonderful children. We appreciate the opportunity to serve you and your family. Door prizes with Mr. Ted George is next, and then you're welcome to come on stage and take pictures with Santa Claus. Mr. Ted George.